She's still obsessed with my boobs. 18 months. I stopped breastfeeding at 18 months. She's still totally obsessed with my boobs. Hey guys, so how are you? Long time no see. Well, like vlog wise anyway. I'm sitting here on this exercise ball because it's pretty much the only place where I have the most comfort. I had an appointment today. Won't talk about it because you'll hear about it in my 24-week update, which hopefully this will go up before then. Babe left for work. It's later in the day already. It's like nighttime, although it's light outside. It's, I don't know, 6 something. Whew. Aaliyah's over here on my bed. She is watching YouTube. The kids are in their room playing with their toys. You'll hear a lot of that since I moved them to their room. There's a lot that I have to update you guys on, so maybe I'll update you guys. That's what this vlog will be. But I don't know what the hell we're eating for dinner because cooking is like non-existent to me right now. I am in nesting mode and I have the urge to clean underneath the bathroom sink. So I may go and do that. Leave him. Say hi, Mommy. Come here, let me fix your dress. Say hi, Mama. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
What are you doing? Huh? Kitty, kitty. Chase is over here on my desk. That's what she's talking to. He's trying to get a bird outside the window. Oh no, he's trying to get to the chair. Oh, he got it. Leave him. He likes to chase Aaliyah. Like full-blown chase her. Oh, he thinks he can just go underneath the desk and try to attack the bird. Oh, you're gonna vlog too? Oh, kitty, kitty. She's watching a video and they have a lost cat. No, don't turn it up. He's not lost. He's here.
Yeah,
on my chair.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna look? Daddy did Aaliyah's hair today. Did he do a good job?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like it?
Sit here.
Yeah. You like your hair?
Yeah, here. Mommy's here.
Oh, Mommy's here. Yeah, Mommy did her hair today. Only because I had to leave the house.
Here.
Mommy's here.
My ear.
And my earrings, yes.
My ear's one.
And this one.
Ear.
Mm-hmm.
Ear one.
Mm-hmm. She's still obsessed with my boobs. 18 months. I stopped breastfeeding at 18 months. She's still totally obsessed with my boobs. Meaning, yeah. You have to get down. You can't go on Mommy's belly. You want to get down?
No.
Oh, too late. Damn it, bro. What does, look, come here. What does Mommy have in her belly?
Mommy, cat.
What does Mom, no, I don't have cats in my belly. Come here. Aaliyah, come here. What does Mommy have in her belly?
I find baby buddy.
I got babies in my belly. How many babies are in my belly? Come here. How many babies are in my belly?
2.
How many?
2.
2?
You.
2 babies? Tell them. Come here, tell them. Tell them there's 2 babies.
2 babies.
2 babies.
2 babies.
Get out of there. She's so funny. Daddy's hugging me. I love you, my baby.
Mommy.
No, you can't go in my belly. I love you, my love.
I see you.
I love you.
I see you.
Are you my baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, forever and always?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After.
No,
Adira.
don't do that.
Mommy, ball.
Mommy's on the ball, that's right.
Yeah.
Come on, don't go in there.
Yeah, ball. Mommy, ball. See it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
No. We're doing a lot of nesting. Did I already say that? I'll put on over there. We cleaned the closet. Oh, got up too early. Ugh. I will say that one of the babies, baby A, is head down, and I think it happened like yesterday, like overnight or something, because the pain in the top of my vagina, oh my god, it's massive. It's not pain, it's like a lot of pressure. No, it's pain. The pain turned to pressure. Aaliyah, no. Yeah, put that back. That's soda. You cannot have that. No. Yeah, so that's not even like half of what I've done. I went through all the kids' clothes. I have a whole bunch of stuff for donations, stuff that we're taking to Once Upon a Child once they open up to like sell it, because a lot of it is in like pristine condition. What else did I do? Unpacked the entire apartment, because I'll get into that later. Yeah, so now I think I'm gonna tackle this bathroom. Not even the bathroom, it's just the underneath the sink that I want to do. Just because it's a lot of this, it's like getting in the way, and I just need to fix it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll probably feed the kids and then put them to bed, and then we will catch up about what's been going on. Yeah. Okay, come on, let's go get ready for bed.
Yay!
Come on, go to your room.
You bed.
Come on.
Avery's bed.
You're not going to Avery's bed. Give it to her.
Here. Hey! We have the baby one? No. Baby one. No.
You don't need it. You have plenty of other ones up there. Get out, Chase. Out.
Ow. 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 See, ow. Look it out.
too, baby. I love you too. Hands up. Hands up. I love you. Love you, baby. Love you. Oh. Oh, let me give you a kiss. And hugs? Oh. Oh. Come on, get in your bed.
I did puppy.
Lay down. Love you. Sweet dreams. Good night. I'm just giving you a kiss. Okay. Love you. Sweet dreams. Good night. Sweet dreams. Alayna, you okay?
Yeah.
Avery, you okay?
Yeah.
Aaliyah, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Love yous. Good night. Sweet dreams. Go to sleep. No playing around. Good night. It's pretty much our ritual with the amount of times I have to say, okay, I love you. Good night. Sweet dreams. Are you okay? They won't go to sleep if you don't say that a million times. And if you don't ask them if they're okay. Let me get situated so I can give you guys a life update. Time for this life update. I don't know if you guys know this, but when we moved here, we just agreed that since it was last minute, wasn't our first choice apartment, we were gonna stay here 11 months was our lease, and then we were gonna move. So we put in to move, and we actually we extended our lease until April 1st. It's just easier for us. We just find it easier to move on the 1st instead of like in the middle of the month where you have to split payments, and I don't know, we just figured like let's just do it on the 1st. It was like 2 weeks or so. So we did that, and then we put in our 60-day notice to move April 1st. For reference, today is May 1st. We are still in our apartment. So we did that, and in January, all of this COVID-19 had just started making more and more headlines, but still nothing that we were honestly worried about. So we can't really look for a place to live too early because the availability changes. That's number one. And number two, like with townhomes and houses, 1 minute they are there and the next minute they are gone. So some of these places, they're ran by property management companies, and a couple of them that we found, it was like you have to put in your application and you have to be willing to move within the 2 weeks after your application is approved. So we weren't going to be breaking our lease or anything like that. So end of February, my mom said that she wanted to, like the middle of February, she said that she wanted to move down here to help me. So at that time she had told us, look for, a house big enough for all of us. So that was like towards the end of February into March. So we started looking at 5-bedroom and 6-bedroom houses, which we had found a ton. And it came to the point where my mom kind of just disappeared on us. So I won't go into depth about that. That's for another video. But anyway, we pretty much waited around until like the 3rd week of March, and then we just had to go to plan B. We were still holding out hope. By this time, this virus, COVID-19, had really started taking a toll just aggressively. So we were looking and looking and looking, and at this point we came across, we just realized that we can't be picky because of the time frame. Babe is a healthcare worker. He's a nurse in the hospital at that. So it was just a lot going on at the time. So we, every place that we found, 4-bedroom townhomes, 4-bedroom apartment. No, actually, I don't think that was an apartment. I think that was a condo complex or something. But every place that we found, we would go for the 4-bedroom, we'd go put in our application or go to turn it in, and it was already an application pending. So we couldn't, we had to wait around. But we couldn't wait around because of everything going on. So finally, we just started looking at 3 bedrooms. We applied to 2 of them. Our first pick actually had a pending application. So rather than waiting, we put an application for our second pick. And the second one approved us pretty much right away. And from there, our application had to go to the HOA for approval. They just do a background check, a credit check, and like your rental history. Well, by this time, the property, the HOA, what is it called? The townhome broker. He was so good. But he was working with us, and he was trying to get our application rushed. Normally it takes 10 business days for the HOA to approve it, deny it, whatever the case may be. So he started, emailing the HOA. So on March 30th, the HOA came back and told him that we were denied. Please return any monies. Before they denied us, we had already paid the deposit. I think we paid application fee, deposit, and like the security or something like that. Yeah, I think it was just the deposit, which turned into security because we were approved. So the HOA denied us and said to return any monies. That's all they said to him. So he went back and he was like, okay, what was the reason for the denial? And that went into, I believe, the 31st, or maybe it was, I think it went into the 31st. And they pretty much just said, reference the above email address. And then he asked them for a copy of our background check, our credit, what is it called? Our credit score, like history, and our rental history. So he looked over that. He was able to do his own background check. He went through the company that they used, and he's like, I don't see anything on here. You guys have perfect rental history for as long as this goes back. I think it went back to us in New York. So we had perfect rental history. And then he's like, credit score wise, my student loans. He's like, your student loans are affected, but that's not something that would stop them from approving you. He's like, there's nothing on your background check. He's like, let me speak to them again. So he emails them again, like, listen, you need to give us a reason as to why you denied them. That's the law. And, we approve them, so we need to know. So and he said if they didn't, give us a reason, he would have to take further action. So, but before he said that, he told us to write this, the statement, just saying a hardship statement, just telling them, we don't know what's going on, but, with everything going on with the COVID-19, we're just trying to move, we don't bother anybody, we're good. It's just, it's just us. We're good people, whatever. So, and then he took that and then he sent it back to them and then told them, you need to give us a reason why you denied them, because at this point, the only thing I can think of is you're discriminating against them because of race. Now obviously my name is like, you just by looking at my first and last name, you're not gonna know what the hell I am. But obviously Jose's first name, babe's first name is Jose, and obviously there are no white Jose's. There may be black and Hispanic Jose's, but Jose is a Hispanic name. So he was just like, that's the only thing we have to go on, and we're gonna have to take legal action, if this is the case. And at that point, they just said that they weren't going to reverse the decision, and he can refer to any other questions to their lawyer. So at this point now, it goes into April 1st, and I'm just like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? So, in the midst of getting approved, my mom showed back up and was just like, she's gonna come. But we had already agreed on a 3-bedroom, so we were just gonna have to make do on what we had. She just, whatever. Again, didn't really depend on that. So when he said that, when he told us, he sent me all the emails, transactions, and I was told to put in a complaint, take it further, take it to like a lawyer. We haven't had a chance to do that. On the 1st, I was able to get in contact with our complex, and I explained to the lady who has always helped us what was going on, and she actually got us a deal where our rent wouldn't even go up at all if we went ahead and signed a 1-year renewal on this apartment. I dreaded doing that. I signing it. I had to force myself because we live on the 3rd floor. So even with everything, the thing that got me the most is just being on the 3rd floor. I'm pregnant. I have asthma. And let me just tell you, those stairs kill me. So the only thing that saves me now is just the quarantine order, because I literally don't go outside, and I go for my appointments. That's it. We don't go outside. I don't take the kids to the playground. The playground's closed. We don't go on walks anymore because I can't, to be completely honest. I'm out of breath. So we don't go anywhere. So for us to go down to a 1st floor apartment, it would be $350 more than what we pay now. And that's a big difference, especially since all the houses and townhomes that we looked at, with the exception of one 6-bedroom house, were less than the 1-bedroom on the 1st floor. So yeah, and we weren't gonna do it. So we had to stay here. Mind you, all of March, I fucking, excuse my language, broke my back getting the place packed, because I'm like, oh my God, we have to pack. And then once we got approved for the townhome, it was like, oh my God, like I was like really rushing. So I had the entire apartment packed by the 1st. It was just like a mess. That's my life update. It is what it is. And we're gonna get through this, We are going to get through this, because God doesn't put on to anyone more than he knows you can handle. So he threw this all to us. He knew we can handle it. And that's just how I'm going to look at it. Don't get me wrong. My anxiety that I didn't even know I had so much of is through the roof. Through the roof. It's okay. We're going to get through this. The world is going to get through this, hopefully, if people stay their asses at home. Not just go out shopping just cause, anything like that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I hope you all are staying safe. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.